up, everybody? I'm Dominique.
And I am Brandy, and we are your host of
Hey, Fave.
a weekly podcast where two best friends get together and talk about everything and nothing at the same time.
Hey, how you be?
Man, I'm tired.
Okay.
I'm so tired.
All
But
right.
we're here.
We are here. Praise
We're
the Lord.
here, honey. We are here.
So, I already know.
Now my eye itching.
Uh-oh. Did I
What's
pass it
happening?
over there to you? I
I
already know you, like everybody else, has seen the Black Panther trailer.
Yes.
Everybody's pretty excited about the movie.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I am a huge Marvel fan,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I was ready. I'm ready
So,
for this.
I just, it's a very good trailer. I'm really excited about the movie. I just have one
What
question.
is your question?
Why was y'all crying?
Oh Lord. Well,
People was crying, and you even said
Yeah.
you was crying. I'm
Right.
like, why they crying?
so I was crying because other people were crying, and I understood why they were crying because of the whole,
So why were they
Chad.
crying? So it's because of Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. I
They
think
missed-
it's because it actually happened. Other than compared to Iron Man, who he's still alive,
Yes.
even though people, but for this to be for real, like he actually did pass.
So
I
the-
think is
Because they wrote him in as dying, and because he actually died. So it's the we miss Chadwick Boseman crying, not.
something like that.
I
Yeah.
guess I get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it didn't really get me until Angela Bassett said her part where she said she lost her whole family.
and that just
I wonder what she meant by that. Because that means everybody. That means her daughter.
well, her
you know,
husband.
Chadwick. Yep.
Hus-
her
and then-
husband.
So does
Yeah,
she mean her
T'Challa
daughter? Oh
and
gosh, I
her-
kissed the mic. Or
Her daughter. So I'm like, oh
Did-
Lord, is she dead? Lord Jesus.
but did Shuri? That's the daughter. That's the
Yes.
sister. Did she
Yeah.
go away during the snap?
Yes, she was one of
So
the
maybe-
ones. I'm thinking that's like the
Something like that.
beginning before.
Before she get her back?
Yeah. So maybe that's what she's referring to. Hope so.
Maybe. Because
Yeah.
you actually see her throughout the movie, the rest of the movie. So we
Yeah.
know whatever happened wasn't a permanent thing unless it happens at the end. Oh, and that would suck.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay, like I guess I understand the sentimental.
Girl, honey.
But
now
I was really cool.
girl. Now, well, I wasn't like boohoo crying. Now there's people. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube reactions
Why
to the
would you
trailer.
do that to yourself?
I don't know. I just wanted to see how everybody reacted, and some people boohoo cried. Now I just had a little, and a tear
Just a
run
little-
down. It
Your eyes
wasn't-
started sweating
you
just a
know,
little bit.
just a little bit. But it wasn't no boohoo.
Okay.
But yeah, people were literally like crying, like cussing, like, oh my God, I can't believe, like, yeah.
That's crazy. I guess it just didn't to me. I watched it and like I saw the whole portrait they put. I was like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
That's all I had. That's all I.
Yeah.
Now, if you know me and you're watching, I'm not a very emotional. I don't express them outwardly much anyway, but I was really perplexed. I was
Yeah.
like, where are the tears? Am I missing something? Like, I'm not just all the
No.
way wired off. I'm just.
Yeah, no, you're good. Because when I seen it for the first time without seeing anybody's reaction, I didn't cry.
Okay.
I think it was me actually seeing people cry
So it's
because
just sympathetic and
I
stuff.
guess.
Oh, bless your heart.
Golly,
So,
that's horrible.
oh.
Oh man. I'm
Take
hoping Michael B. Jordan comes back and he's
How would they do that? Well, because he didn't necessarily die. Like we didn't see him die.
right. Like we seen him pass out, but
He
you
could
know
have
they
not
got
died.
the technology to heal people.
Also, that
like they did the other dude, but
I saw one person react to it, and his tears made sense. I guess because
What'd he
I mean,
say?
I didn't mean to.
His tears. None of your tears matter. Your tears don't matter.
Like it was a his it was okay. It was a Hispanic dude And he was like the fact, he was like, we know how hard it is for, black people to get their own stuff. And the fact that y'all got y'all's and it was such a big thing and y'all decided to bring us on. He was like, thank you for that because y'all didn't have to do that. And like he got choked up. And I was like,
that's neat.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all this time I thought those were Aquaman people.
So, okay. So for people who read the comics, Marvel had an Aquaman first, and then DC Comics came some years later. So
and they were brown people.
No, they were white.
Oh,
These
but they
white
made
people.
them brown and black.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, they just. DC,
I was very confused.
Yeah,
and I was gonna text you, and I'm like, let me watch this again, because this looks like Aquaman.
Yeah.
And I was like, Aquaman is DC, correct?
Yeah. So it's basically Aquaman.
And then it also looked like Avatar people.
A lot of people were saying that too.
And I was like, what is happening in this movie?
And I had a couple people ask me like, so is Avatar connect? No, Avatar has nothing to do. They just maybe just look like I know somebody brought up that it was because of them being in the water that their skin is blue or something. I don't know. But then you have Namor. Well, he's a mutant, so his body can change back between colors or something like that. Y'all have a comic book subscription now, and I've been reading.
I mean,
so
do you?
I have actually really been reading.
Okay.
It's very interesting, and just seeing how
I'm sure it helps understand some of this. Yes. So now I can just ask you more questions and not rewatch anything and just be confused.
See, the movies have switched up a lot of stuff from the comics.
Okay.
Just not too much, but
enough.
Yeah,
for it to be noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but so I saw that clarified the Aquaman situation, so I didn't have to text you.
We had it first.
I saw because I
had put the movie out first.
I had watched it and I was like, that is Aquaman and Avatar. I was like, but I'm gonna. I was like, let me watch it again. I was like, that. Those are Avatar people.
Yeah.
And then I saw his. I was like, oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
But so I understood why he got choked up. If you're explaining it's the whole we miss Chadwick, y'all can have that. Like, I get it. It didn't do that for me. For me, I was like, this is cool how they're honoring him more than,
Yeah.
But, hey, feel your feelings.
Yeah. Like I said, I was crying because the other people were crying.
So,
it wasn't necessary.
Are there any other movies or anything that, do you be crying watching movies in general? Are you one of
it
those?
Depends. I try to stay away from those movies. So like This Is Us, I had to stop watching it.
You can watch that.
I did, and then it was just too much. It was too much. I don't. That's why I like action movies. Just
like
give
to
me
feel
my
your
action
feelings.
movies.
You don't like for the shows and
I don't be want to cry throughout the whole thing. I'm like, dang, like this is too much. It's too emotional.
I don't think. Well, also because I don't be crying at stuff. Like there was nothing on This Is Us.
The whole thing.
So
Grey's Anatomy. That's why I will not get up.
There
on
is so much to not cry about on that show. Like it is. Now I will admit some of them were some sad episodes, but it's like so they're far in between for them to be that bad to make you cry. In my opinion, now I don't think I've ever cried watching Grey's.
I can't do it. I can't.
I don't think. But like I said, I don't be. And so I don't think I've ever actually cried. Now I remember I was a kid once, and I seen people cry at movies, so I decided I was gonna be that person. So I tried it once. We went to go see Tarzan, and for some reason I decided this is the movie. This is the movie. We're gonna cry. That's the only time it happened, though.
Oh.
And my family. You crying?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it was something I saw people do. I'm like, I'm gonna be that person too. But yeah, that's the only time. But I will say, and this is when you get in trouble watching stuff at work. I decided to watch Best Man Holiday at work.
Okay, so like I guess when like real life situations happen, and I guess
that one almost got me.
Yeah.
I said, "Uh-oh, what is happening?"
I did cry a little bit on that.
I said, "Whoo,
you know,
I'm at work."
Look,
I was in the office,
honey,
at my desk.
Just trying to hold me.
I was like, oh, Lord, what is happening?
See, look.
Yeah.
Yep, that got me.
I was good until he collapsed when they were lowering her. Yep, that almost. I made it though. Had to go take a walk. But I was like, oh no. Oh.
I'm trying to think. Any other movies got me? I guess it'd be the real life situations. Passion of the Christ, definitely.
Everybody watched that movie.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of refuse.
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, nah.
I guess that was it's a real life situation.
That I can understand that one.
Yeah, everybody. I could hear everybody just bawling in the movie theater. I was like, oh, okay, this is.
I've seen bits and pieces, maybe like whenever it was on TV when they like decided to do a special airing. But I think I refused to watch it, and so
yeah, it's a lot.
I've dodged that. I feel like reading the stories enough. I'm a visualizer anyway, so once you talking to me, I'm visualizing what you're saying. So if I can read it, I can, I don't.
It was just crazy to like really like see.
I'm
the
sure because
I was like, okay, yeah.
That's that. Yes, that one is absolutely understandable. I believe. Yeah.
I can't think of is that
which is fine. I just be wondering why people be crying and I don't be feeling nothing. I'm like, why y'all crying?
I don't know.
What's wrong with y'all or me?
I think for me, it's the real life situation. If it's like a real life situation type thing,
like I be sad and be like, oh, that is messed up. That is messed up. Or if like you can see it coming like in a show, because I watch a lot of TV. I've started learning the structure and how stuff's gonna happen, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't got to do that like that. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, that was just. I needed to ask that. Why y'all crying? I was like, what am I missing?
It's not your family member. Yeah, I think these are like real fans. They just really
and like they kind of like brought all that back up for him, seeing his face. I can understand that.
I even heard people crying in the movie theater when Iron Man passed in the movie.
Oh, bless it.
I was like, okay, that was sad.
It was, but
no tears.
And I think probably also I knew it was coming. Somebody spoiled it. I don't know how. I figured out he was gonna die, but I knew before I saw the movie. I was like, something's gonna happen. He's out of here. So I knew that going into it. But even seeing how that happened, I was like, oh. But I think I was like, this is Marvel. Bring him back.
Right. You can bring anybody back.
Bring them back. Figure it out. You can make it make sense.
That's funny.
Okay. I guess, because some people are like really, they be really invested. Have you, like I said, feel your feelings, do your thing.
I can't.
Speaking of Marvel and all of the things, they got a lot of stuff coming out.
A lot.
Pretty excited.
And I actually recently watched. I want to go to Comic-Con.
Let's go. Where we going?
It was in San Diego this past couple weeks. Days.
So are we going next year?
I don't know. I don't know where it's gonna be. We gotta hurry up and get tickets because
it be gone.
They be gone.
What about that one that was in Raleigh? What was that you was trying to go to and then we didn't go?
So it's not Comic-Con. There's different cons.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
You want to go to
the
big
Comic-Con. Yeah.
Oh, well, we can just go to that one.
I don't know what that is. I know they had something like that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I watched the video, the Marvel portion.
With all the announcements and stuff?
Yeah, when they did all the announcements, I was like, oh, shoot.
I saw She-Hulk.
That's coming out soon.
I saw more stuff, I promise.
She-Hulk, you got
there's more movies.
See, I'm thinking
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, number 3.
That should be exciting.
And I think that's gonna be the final one.
Okay.
I was like, why?
Oh, you think there needs to be another one?
I don't know, but that's like one of my favorites. Them and Thor. Because it's hilarious. And
did you see the last Thor? You have seen the last Thor.
Yeah, I absolutely. It was, to me, I liked it. It was hilarious. And yeah. It was hilarious. A lot of people were like, it was just too.
Oh, I did see some people didn't love it.
Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Okay.
Because a lot of people didn't like Miss Marvel either because it was more of a younger. I absolutely loved
Marvel.
I loved
good.
it.
I was a little lost in the beginning because I'm a multitasker. And I be watching stuff while doing stuff, and I be missing stuff. And you can't do that with most Marvel. But if I do that, I'm not gonna get my stuff done, or it'll be forever before I sit down and watch it because I got stuff to do.
That's true.
But no, like once I figured it out, like once I was like 2-3 in, I was like, okay, because the first episode I was like,
yeah, so
I'm bored.
Yeah, so I have to explain it to like my brother and my mother. They be like, I just watched it. It's not the first episode.
I usually give it at least a couple.
Yeah, 1, 2. It's like origin story. They trying to introduce everybody, and then it catches up because it started going like third, fourth episode. So,
okay. Yeah. Spoiler alert, people! If you have not watched,
y'all should have been watching. This been out for a while now, and
because I'm about to ask a question. So sorry. Feel free to fast forward.
I hope I know it.
When I asked you before, I just don't know if you have an answer now. Why was the lady mad?
Which lady? The one that was trying to get
home. Why was she mad at the girl? I'm using names for discretion and because I don't remember their names.
Kamala?
Yes. Kamala? The woman that wanted to get home.
Yes.
She was mad at Kamala because she wouldn't send her home. But she didn't say no. She just said she just said not right now, right?
I am guessing because I think she had changed her mind at some point. Like, do I really have to give this to you? Like, when she started getting more visions and stuff like that.
Okay.
And the lady wanted it immediately. She wanted
it was because it was okay. Because that's what I'm like she didn't say no. She just said not right now because it's gonna kill everybody. Like, but she took it as you betrayed me, and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, she didn't care. Yeah, she didn't care. She was ready to do whatever they was supposed to be doing, which I might need to go back and watch it because I might have missed some parts.
Yeah. I think I've seen enough to know what's.
I need to go.
Have a general idea of what's going on. Well, I watched that and the like the behind the scenes, but it wasn't really behind the scenes. It was like a 5-minute thing, and it was more of just talking to the cast and like what the show meant to them. Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's cool. I thought you were gonna show me some stuff. Yeah. And I think it's absolutely cool. Was Miss Marvel a brown person in the comics? Or no?
That's a good question. I haven't got there.
That's fine.
You know what? Actually,
you can figure that out real fast.
We can figure it out right
Because I thought that was cool. Whether she was that by default or they just decided to toss that over there. Like,
because they've changed a lot of characters.
Ethnicity.
Yeah, they did.
Culture. Ethnicity. Race.
She was not.
And I think that's really cool that they decided to make, and then they intertwined all like the Indian, because I don't want to call it wrong, Hindu. It intertwined her like actual culture into that. So I was like, that's really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope. I'm looking, and it looks like, so I have to look back when it first started.
Mm-hmm.
So back in 1977, 1979, it looked like she was white. I'm sorry, Caucasian. Hey, y'all, please. Caucasian. Yeah, Caucasian.
Yeah, it looks vanilla to me.
Yep. And let's see, this is 2006. So she was Caucasian in that.
Fascinating.
And then, like, all the recent ones, it looked like she was a brown.
That's cool.
Girl. So I here's 2006. So still Caucasian. Yeah, all these. Caucasian.
So she might not necessarily have been. They may have created that. That was an intentional deviation. That's cool.
And then you have different people who write different series of comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that was 2006 to 2010. She was Caucasian, and then you have like 2015 on up. She was a brown girl. Looked like y'all. I'm so glad I'm a subscriber. It's so neat.
Oh wait, past let's try that one more time. Oh, somebody was asking if she Pakistani or Indian. My passport is Pakistani and my roots are Indian. And in between is a border built with blood and pain.
The actual
that was probably that was a line in the movie, in the show. Oh yeah, because when they went home, they went to Pakistan.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I mean,
Either way, like I switched it to their culture, so I don't name the wrong culture. They included their culture, and I thought that was really cool to see. Just like we got Black Panther, they got Miss Marvel.
Yeah. I mean, well, true. Marvel, teenager Muslim, and okay.
So I guess I should have just looked up Kamala Khan. I just didn't remember her name, so I couldn't. So you can see when she first popped up in 2013.
In 2013?
Yes, first appearance in Captain Marvel, August 2013. Number 14, so I'm guessing that means edition 14? I don't know. I don't speak comics.
Look, I'm still learning, honey. How you get out of this?
I don't know.
Trying to get out.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, guys.
But yeah,
So
Marvel's doing its thing.
Oh, excuse me.
So we talked about Marvel and their new stuff. We didn't name all their new stuff, but if you want to know all their new stuff, you can go find it. I'm sure there's a list somewhere. Brandy's posted it somewhere.
Look.
But no, that's really exciting. But who else? Somebody else has dropped some new stuff. Miss Beyonce. Have you listened to the album yet?
No. Here's the thing, okay? I'm sorry.
You gonna get us in trouble.
Look, again,
with
I don't
the beehive.
care about the cancel. I don't care about the beehive. Here's the thing.
They're gonna be putting bees all in our comments on our video.
So look, I like Beyonce. I'm not like these people out here who absolutely hate her. I'm not. I go solely off of music. And out of all of her album, like I like more of her older stuff more. And even with that, it was like 2, 3, 4 songs off of each album. It was never a full album that I liked.
Did you like Homecoming all the way through? Okay, continue.
No. Lemonade. I think there was. I don't.
Perfectly fine.
It's like 3, 4 songs off of each album.
Okay.
That I like, and like there's not a lot of Beyonce in my playlist. She is not one of my favorite artists. She's a wonderful entertainer, wonderful vocalist. She's very talented, but she's not one of my favorite.
One of
artists.
Your top.
No, she's not in the top. In nowhere.
All right.
But I used to like watch her DVDs and stuff because I like the dance and the live.
You enjoyed her performances more than her actual music, to just be listening to the music.
Now the Homecoming video, the band, that was dope. That was absolutely dope. That was great. I like seeing that. But
I guess because I saw it, so then when I listen to it, I can visualize the video, which is why.
True.
I would listen to it in the car.
True.
I also don't just be playing Beyonce. But I realized recently I've gotten terrible at, I used to listen to all the music all the time. Anytime anybody that I listen to drops something, like I listen to it right away. Like I am so behind. Like I also have not listened to the Beyonce album yet, but I am behind. Like I haven't listened to Ty's album.
I have not listened to his.
There's somebody else that dropped something like a while ago. If you ask me, have I listened to it? I probably have not.
I never catch anybody's news.
And that's the thing. Even still, I still know. I still be up on I know when it's coming out. But have I listened to it?
I don't.
I used to be up soon as it released, at midnight, up there ready to listen to it.
You got to be Stevie Wonder, Jasmine Sullivan, Brandy.
Real lazy. I've gotten real lazy. So yeah.
But
Well, I guess. Well, I can still ask. Would you? Okay, first, house music. Do you think that's why a lot of people are disliking? Well, there's mixed reviews on the album.
Yeah.
You think it's because of
confused.
Is it because of the music, or do you think it may just not be? Maybe it's overhyped. Well, it's hard to say because we haven't listened.
I think it's like half and half. I think a lot of people are like, I like the old stuff. And a lot of people are like, absolutely, yes, house music. But what I don't understand is a lot of people, when Drake's song came out and it was a house music song, people were like, no. And his came out before Beyonce. And then Beyonce came out with house.
And they like hers.
And I was like, oh my gosh, Beyonce. I'm like, really, y'all? Are y'all serious?
I didn't know that. Like, I thought they came out like.
No,
I saw people talking about Beyonce's then Drake's, but it's only because people were finally hyping it up when Beyonce did it.
Drake's came out first, and everybody was like, this is some
crap.
Yeah. They didn't like it, and then Beyonce came out with her album. Everybody was like, absolutely yes.
So they're just Beyonce fans, which is perfectly fine. Like, there are some artists they can do no wrong. Even I'll be like, ooh, that was
not in my book.
No.
Like,
they're like I will listen to it regardless. Like, but I don't be out here and just be like, oh, you should listen and such and such to anybody anyway.
If I don't like it, you won't know.
Yeah.
Me. I'm not out here making.
And I guess that's what I mean when I say they can do no. Like, I will listen to it. I will listen to anything almost once all the way through.
Yeah.
I will watch anything they're in, and now afterwards, I'll be like, maybe not. But okay.
News stories. Yeah, even
now
people.
That way can do no
Music
wrong. They can do stuff wrong.
I love albums, but his live performance, I can't do it. I can't. Ty Tribbett came out with I don't know what song it was, but I think it sounded like Kendrick.
Yes,
Kendrick
we're gonna
Lamar
be all right.
I didn't like it. It was too close to Kendrick Lamar.
What? It was I didn't in my head.
I don't know if that's what he was trying to go for. I didn't like it, and I love Ty. Everybody.
Oh, that's what I realized. I haven't even listened to like Bloody Wind. Like, that's how behind I am. I did not listen to that album. I've listened to like whatever song was popular off of that I heard, but listened to the album I have not. I was like,
you know what?
Yikes! I'm behind.
There was only a certain amount of songs.
I don't think I listened to Molly's last one.
I don't. What was his? I
don't remember.
I don't know.
But it's not because I dislike them. I started getting really behind. I realized that when I was scrolling through something. That's crazy.
My brother have to remind me. New music came out today. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'll find it later on when I'm looking for something or somebody.
I think it's because I'll be like, I'll get to it, and then I don't get to it, and it's like, oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so no diss to Beyonce.
Absolutely not.
She's a great entertainer. She has some good songs, in my opinion. She has some good songs, and
Would you go see her live? Like, would you go to a Beyonce concert?
No. I'll wait till it come out on DVD.
What if it don't come out on DVD?
Then I won't see it. I watch it on Instagram Reels and
watch
stories.
Everybody else's highlights. Lord,
that is no diss. I Beyonce is great. I'm not hating. She's just not.
She doesn't
fully my cup of tea.
You're not a part of the. You're not a part of the Beehive.
I'm not a part of Beehive. But
you have that right.
She has some good music. 7-Eleven was good. I tried to learn the whole dance.
Of course you did.
Like, she got some good, single ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I like that. Irreplaceable.
Mm-hmm.
Get me body. But that's all the old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now you come up to now, I can't tell you.
Okay. That's fine.
I won't be able to. But we love you.
I'd go see her. I'm not paying like.
I'll be in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But like, if somebody, like, I know, like my cousins, I know, they'll be on the podcast. Tiff and Chantel, like, they went ahead and ordered the box. You didn't know she released because you don't follow her like that. Yes,
it's a box,
like months ago,
like an Ivy box.
It was a box that came with a t-shirt, and the album, and I think one other thing came in the box. They're like $40 boxes, but and you just pick pose 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't know what the poses were, none of that. But
there's poses.
Yeah, now there are. So I guess whatever poses she released with the album art, there's like 4 different ones. Each one will be on a shirt.
That's neat.
Yeah,
that's neat for your fans.
So
that's
like,
pretty neat.
If they were to be like, "Hey, let's go to a concert," I'd go.
You know.
It could be fun.
I'll see y'all when y'all get back. Yep.
Yeah, like if they wanted to go and they asked me, I would go. It's not like, oh, I don't want to go.
Okay, so it's not that I don't or won't go. Her shows are the type of shows I would want to be like in the front. Like I can like I wouldn't want to be in the nosebleed. I know I would. But I would have to be like in the front, like seeing everything. Well, not in the front, but
so if you
in
had
a
good
way
seats,
where I can like see.
I get, whenever we go to concerts, I get us decent seats.
You do.
So like Beyonce. Something like that, or you would need to be even closer.
Spend about $20,000.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm exaggerating, but or I don't know. I don't know how much the tickets are. How much the tickets? But yeah, like yeah. No, I lied. No, I would rather watch it on DVD because I could see everything. I don't have to be there. Yeah, never mind. I lied.
Okay.
DVD.
I just feel like, it wouldn't be bad to see in person. Just the artistry. Like, if it's anything like whatever she did for Coachella, like, that would have been dope to see in person.
Yeah. I mean.
Now, touring this album out, I don't know, like I said, because I have not listened to it yet. But if she's like looping in old stuff, but I feel like she puts on a good show from what I've seen.
She absolutely. So, I have 3 of her DVDs. So I'm like, it's the artistry. I like, but
with a DVD, you can rewatch it, and you will probably pay less than you would have paid to go see her concert. Yeah. We all got big TVs nowadays. Yeah. Hook it up to the sound system, make it like you were there.
I'm not a Beyonce hater.
Yes,
please don't. Solely off of like music and what that makes me feel, how it sounds, and all of that. But I'll listen to her album. I'll see if I like anything off of it. If it's all house music, I probably won't. I can't. Like the new song that she came out to sing.
Did Break My Soul?
Yeah, I don't like it. Okay. But that's just me.
It's catchy. I also realized
message.
I had not heard that full song until last week when I was working out. It came on. I said, I've only heard the clips that people were putting on social media.
I've only heard the hook. So if she did a verse or anything, I have no idea. Yeah. But yeah.
That was just a question. Have you heard the album? Would you go see her live? Since we're talking about new stuff.
No and no. No. That's like, no, that was a hate. No.
But yes, no, I don't remember what we were talking about. But was somebody wrong for something?
Oh yeah. Y'all are hilarious using that little clip of me. It makes me laugh. Okay, all right, Lord Jesus. Oh, girl. Well, speaking of entertainment.
Oh, entertainment.
I tried to entertain myself. Brought my sister and Dominique along with me to possibly see the Bros in Charlotte. They had their conclave. Their conclave. What is conclave? I can't even get it out. Their conclave in Charlotte, North Carolina. Probably a week ago, whenever it was, and I wasn't necessary. I wanted to just see some hopping in person. That's all I wanted to see. I think we went too late. We definitely went too late. But the shenanigans.
We got our own show.
You know,
wasn't what we were expecting.
You know, we went on down. Okay, and we were hungry, so. You know, we wanted to get something to eat. We went to some tavern. I don't even know.
Do we want to give their name? I know what it.
You do? I should because y'all need a
give
whooping.
Me 2 seconds and I'll figure it out.
You know, we went to a sports bar tavern. I remember tavern is in there.
Tavern on the Tracks.
Tavern on the Tracks in Charlotte, North Carolina.
In the trash.
In the trash?
No, it's on the trash.
Well, we should have never went. No. Okay. No. Yeah, it's by Oak Room. If y'all live in Charlotte, whatever.
Go there instead.
Yeah, right. Go to Oak Room instead. Okay. So, yeah. We went there. Got something to eat, you know. My sister was already not, like, feeling the waitress because you know how people don't really... It seemed like she was ready to go home.
Dismissive.
Yeah, she was dismissive.
Not very attentive.
Yeah, and my sister was catching it, and
because I wasn't, but I wasn't.
Yeah, we were just hungry. We were just trying to, you know. But yeah, we finally got our food, and you know we're doing the Instagram, taking pictures, videos, showing off our food and stuff,
creating content and
girl,
whatnot.
All of a sudden, I turned to my left.
I'm so glad you did.
So imagine us, we're at the table. Dominique is exactly where she is. I'm where, and my sister is across the way. Okay. I just turned to my left and I look up and there's a huge roach.
She's not exaggerating.
This big.
Like OMG.
A huge one. I don't know why y'all call them water bugs.
No.
It's a roach.
That was a roach.
It was a roach.
There was no nickname, nothing. That was a roach.
That was disgusting. I got a video.
I like it.
It's not a close-up video, but yeah, I don't know if I should even. Anyway, it was coming down the wall very quickly.
Very fast.
Okay, and all I did was get up and start running, and that caused...
this is what got me noticed. You went, oh my God.
Oh my God. Yes.
And then I was like, what? And I looked and I slid out.
That thing was coming down the wall so fast that we didn't even had a chance to move our food. Dominique grabbed our food. I didn't even grab my food.
I slid all in one motion.
Oh my gosh. I didn't have time because I just got up and just started running. Just got away from the table. It came down, got on the table. And it's just sitting there, and the waitress comes by, and she was like, "What is it? Oh, you know, we have those sometimes. We've had the people come in and clean or whatever." And she's grabbing our food and moving our food or whatever.
The table behind us was like, "Oh yeah, we just killed one. We shouldn't have ate. I really felt like we probably shouldn't have ate, but I was also really
that was
I was like, wait, you." But yes. So they had just killed one at 2 tables behind us, and they were like, "Go kill the bug for them."
So I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, that's why he went over there and did it. Cause they were like, we just killed one, and they're like, go kill
Are you freaking serious?
Yeah.
Now if I would have heard that,
I thought y'all heard all of that, and then I was like, okay, so you're still gonna eat, okay?
Okay.
So we're eating.
Y'all didn't know that. If I would have heard that, I would definitely be getting all my money back.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So the dude came and killed the bug with his shoe on the table
with
that
my
people
drink
eat
still
on.
there.
And then they just left it there.
It was still sitting there
when we left,
squashed on the table when we left. It was still there, and then we happened to see one that was dead on the floor.
They were looking at us like we were weird for being grossed out.
Yeah, like it happens all the time.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we shouldn't eat that.
And so I was like, so obviously.
It wasn't even that
I'm
good,
missing something.
Really.
It wasn't.
I had pizza.
It was okay, but it was typical nachos. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, okay.
See, I thought he was being funny.
No, they said we just killed one. And they were like, go kill it for him. And that's why he came over there.
Yeah, because I guess because how he did it, he like came like killed it and then went and sat back down like, oh my gosh, y'all being so dramatic. That's how I took it.
No.
Okay. No. I had no idea.
No, yeah. And I know you are like a smidge more Jeremy disliking than I am. So I was like, so if Brandy's going to eat, so we're okay. So
we were all standing.
Oh, well, I was standing in my chair at first because Amanda said, "Oh no, it's one behind you," and I just got in the chair. I wasn't trying to find it. I didn't know if it was moving or no.
There was a dead one squashed on the floor. It looked like remains, like it had been walked over.
I was kneeling in my chair. Yeah, since you decided to eat, because I know you.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
I didn't hear that, honey.
I was like, okay, so because that's why I was like, I'm cool either way. You know, I was like, your sister's done. So while we leaving or no? And then you were like, well, it wasn't in our food. So I was like, but they're here.
Oh my gosh.
And I was hungry.
Oh my gosh. And I'm like, if they did just kill a couple at their table, that means their restaurant is
because she was
infested.
I thought she was apologizing, but no, she was just explaining why it got in. Telling the restaurant is clean. We just have to keep the doors open, and that's how they get in or something. I'm like, we don't care how it got in here. Tell us you taking our stuff off our check and let us out of here. Also that,
like,
yeah.
So there was no apology. There was no apology. There wasn't, you know what? You don't have to pay for this. They just acted like this is something that happens all the time and y'all will get over it. And that's it.
So I would not necessarily recommend going
Don't
there.
go there. Tavern at what?
Tavern on the track.
On the track. Tavern on, because it's right there at the subway.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
The light.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You even gave us a subway.
We in New York now.
All right.
Jesus.
Yes,
don't go there.
Yeah.
You guys, it's right behind Oak Room.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. So anyway, continuing on with our shenanigans. With the shenanigans. It wasn't ours, okay? With the shenanigans. We're just walking around. Let me tell you something. When we walked out the restaurant, we passed like the little station where they wait for the train, train, and these guys, I don't know if were they from Charlotte? I guess they weren't.
Didn't sound like it.
Okay, they were like, asking
what's the best pizza around here.
Yeah,
Charlotte, blah,
the
blah,
best pizza, and it was what time was it? Was it like 2:00 at this time?
Yeah,
1 or 2.
It was like 1 something.
Everything's closed except for the bars, so we let them know that everything is closed, and
I think Fuel was still open, but they only had like 15 more minutes, so they wouldn't have made it.
Oh. Well, they took our food. Well, they took my sister's food. I threw mine away.
You could have gave. You had pizza rolls, and they wanted pizza.
They did. I didn't even think about it. I just tossed it. I didn't feel like it.
I had no food to throw away because I just ate the top off all my chips.
Lord.
So we could get out of there.
So we're continuing to walk around just to see what we see. It was absolutely nothing. We saw nothing.
People. We saw.
Yeah. Everybody was in the club, so we didn't really see anybody.
Which we kind of knew. Or we did. I don't know.
Yeah, I knew people were going to be in the club, but I thought people were also still like just be standing around. My brother later told me that we were in the wrong area.
You didn't figure that out once we pulled up?
I had no idea. I didn't know where else that they would be. I was looking for them. I was looking for the bros.
They weren't where we were.
I was.
Well, there were a couple. When we did our lap, it looked like they were waiting to get in Oak Room, but
they was just standing around. I wanted to see hopping and strolling and stuff.
We were way too late for that.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at TikTok videos of people.
That.
You did.
Yeah, I was like, but we can still go outside. We just not gonna find them.
Yeah, and it didn't matter to me, even though that's what I went down there for, to see them hopping and stuff. But just really being out, being out. Yeah, that was good. We needed to get some fresh air. But as we're getting fresh air and walking around, we're walking, and we see something run across the sidewalk, and I'm like, I'm looking to see if they saw. Dominique saw it. Amanda didn't. I was like, it might be a chipmunk. Chipmunk, we have those here.
Because I was like, we have those?
Yeah, we got chipmunk. I seen one at my job the other day.
That's wonderful.
So
this was not a chipmunk.
Cute, like Chippendale. Anyway, so we're walking. It runs across. And then it runs back across. And it happened to be a rat. It was a rat. And now I'm thinking about it. I used to want to live like downtown.
You did.
I don't want. I didn't think about all that.
Rats and roaches and people.
Because we was right there at a apartment complex.
So just imagine.
I would hate to open my door and something come in.
It was right there.
Dominique started her power walking.
I ran. I didn't even power walk. I was like, I'm running by this area just in case it decided to jet back out because that joker was moving.
Girl.
So, yes, I ran and then I waited for them at the intersection.
Yeah. So we saw roaches and rats, but no bruhs. That's where my status came from, you guys. And that was my story. Just a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time. We got out.
We should have just went somewhere else.
Probably.
But here we are. It's fine.
Yeah. Next time, y'all. Next time I'll see y'all somewhere else. I don't know. I think that when I was in college, like, I really didn't go to any Greek parties like that. So I've never really seen, unless I went to like a step show, but they're like far away. And
you want to be right there.
Yeah, I want to see the feelings and all of that.
They didn't do like the, what's it called?
Probates?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't really go.
Well, I didn't either, but you know me. So.
Yeah, I didn't really go probates.
I think I walked up on the end of one. Unknowingly.
Yeah, like
like I was like, oh man.
Now I went the KK side. These band fraternity, Tau Beta Sigma band sorority. We have another fraternity at the schools, Beta Nu Rho. I think it was founded at North Carolina Central, but Beta Nu Rho. Those were like the only probates I went to. So yeah. Other than that, I really didn't. Oh, Alpha Kappa Alpha, of course. Alpha Kappa Alpha, I did. Yeah.
So we just need to find something for you to see them do their thing live and in person.
Yeah. You know, I've seen the Sigmas in person. I have not seen the Alphas in person hopping. Sigma. Yeah. Sigmas.
Have you not gone?
Wedding. 2 weddings, actually. That's how I seen them.
Have you been back to your homecoming for Central?
Nope.
I'm about to say, wouldn't you see it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I went to step shows, but, like, I had to sit up in the bleachers. Like, they were on the floor, so that was, like, you know. But, yeah, I would like to see the Iotas. I heard that they're only up north. And the Bras and the Alphas. Kappas. No hate. I just don't like y'all.
You are going to get us in trouble.
No hate. And I know a lot of Kappas. I love y'all. I don't like y'all strong.
Dom has said nothing about nobody.
It's just me. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I know a lot of y'all. There's no hate. There's no hate. It's just too slow. I like the but whatever. Anywho, that was our little incidents that happened in Charlotte.
It was just people all over the place, and I was hot.
Yeah,
I was walking fast, but I wasn't trying to leave y'all.
It was time to go.
I felt like I was in people's way, or they were in mine. So
both. It was time to go. It's all good. Yeah. Well, I'm not used to that life anymore.
Oh, I can walk around through a bunch of people, but I'm moving. Unless I'm trying to sightsee. Only because I slow down, and I feel like I might be slowing someone else down. Like, because I know how I feel about slow walkers, so I don't want to be the slow walker.
Yeah.
And then if I see slow people in front of me, I'm going to speed up to cut in front of you to get you out of my way.
Yeah.
Or, that's all.
And when I say that life, I mean, like, I don't know how I used to stay up that late and just be out. Because I was ready to go sleep. Okay, I was ready to go to bed and go to sleep. Like, I'm like, how do y'all do this? How did I do this in college? Like, y'all not tired? Y'all about my age. Y'all not tired?
Some people, like, when they know they're going out, don't they take a nap?
I guess.
Get ready.
I didn't, but
or maybe they be so hopped up on some other stuff they don't know how tired they are until they crash.
I guess.
I don't know.
I was ready to go sleep.
I was fine.
It was good for an hour. About an hour and a half. We were out.
I was like, well, this was fun.
Yeah, it's time to go. But yeah, for the people that went, hope y'all had fun. Saw all the, activities. Praying for all the ones that came back with COVID, though.
Absolutely.
Because I definitely looked on my timeline and everybody was like, I got COVID. I got COVID.
Which,
I got COVID.
Kind of understandable.
Yeah.
All the people, like, being rude in the comments, like, well, what did you expect? Now, that's kind of dumb. But
it's like that.
But also,
I mean, yeah, it's going to be here. It seems like it's going to be here. So, yeah. Anywho, what else? We got anything else random? What we talking about? You don't? Okay. Well, guys, that was another episode of Hey Fave, the podcast. I keep wanting to say hanging with B. Jesus Lord. Hey Fave, the podcast. Y'all subscribe, like, comment, follow all our podcast platforms. Watch us on YouTube. Okay, comment.
Yes,
we'll
talk back unless you're being rude.
Yeah, don't be rude. You just gonna be
we
left
might
on
talk
red.
back then. Catch us on the right day.
And usually we be on a peaceful day, positive. Okay.
Yeah.
But other than that, talk to us.
We enjoy talking back to you guys.
Yes. Yeah. Share. Comment.
Do that too. Let's share the
things.
fun with your friends. Don't keep it all to yourself.
Okay. Look. Okay. Well, y'all just follow us. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do.
Yes.
And we'll see y'all on the next episode. All right? Y'all have fun. Have a great, wonderful day. Okay.